Good morning. Thanks for joining. If you have any dumbbells or anything, equipment you can use for upper body movements, please go ahead and get that. As I'm setting up my timer here, we're going to do a workout that's every minute on the minute. So you want to have the clock, if you have it, to go off every minute. All right, interval. There we go. And we're just going to wait a few minutes, see if anyone comes on. Looks like someone's on. Please say hi if you're here. Hello, hello. Good morning, Jean. No one was going to be on with me because it's race day. Good morning, Michelle. I don't know if you guys are. Good morning, Tracy. You're looking to do the 5K this weekend, but wasn't sure if I was going to have too many people on this morning. So I'm glad to see that I have some people on. It's exciting. I won't be working out alone. Today's workout, if you have something for upper body like dumbbells or water bottles that we're going to do for bent over row with our arms. If you don't have equipment, that's okay. We can do something as well. We have two options for that as well. So yeah, that's it. So if you have that, get that. And then as we wait and kind of warm up, we are going to do a workout where it's on the minute. And we have to try and get as many reps of each movement under this minute. So we're gonna have one movement per minute, and then we'll go again. Excuse me. Sorry, had to sneeze. Want to make sure I didn't sneeze into the camera, but so yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. Hopefully we'll get pretty sweaty, especially if you're outside and as humid as you are, as it is where you are, as it is here for me. And we'll get started. So we're going to start with a warm-up, prepping our core. As always, we want to do our core, we call our pillars. We want to do a little pillow prep, and then we're going to do a movement prep. Movement prep is just all part of our warm-up. Movement prep is going to prep us for exercises we're going to do during the workout. So, all right. It's like a whole bunch of noises on my phone. That's great. We're going to start in a plank hold, and then we're going to do a glute bridge hold. All right. Use my mat. So, plank hold to start. Pillow prep going up in 10 seconds. Get right to it today. 3, 2, 1, plank hold. Nice strong core. Keep that rib cage up and in. Squeezing through those inner thighs. Glutes are engaged. And don't let that head hang. Almost there. And rest. Flipping over to our glute bridge hold. Feet on the floor, knees bent. Hips go to the sky in 3, 2, 1. Hips up and hold. You want to really squeeze those glutes, pressing through those heels so you engage the entire back side of the body here. Keep holding, keep pressing. Don't let it sink down. Stay up. And rest. Standing on up. Just going to give me 5 lunges each leg. So if you feel a little dizzy, I'm still waking up. So I have my dizzy, my head a little spinning. All right, 5 each leg, starting with 1, either one at once. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. each leg. We're going to do 10 total for our lateral lunge. We're going to step out, hips back and down. 1, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Walking out to a high plank. So we're going to stretch these hamstrings and prep our shoulders here. The legs are straight, hands to the ground, walk out to a high plank, hold, and walk back in to your feet and stand. Again, hands to the ground, walk out, high plank. We're going to go through downward facing dog, press through those hands to stand. Again, walk out, high plank, walk back in, and stand. Don't forget to go through that downward dog. Walk out, high plank, down dog, walk back in, and stand. One more time. Hands to the ground, walk out, high plank, walk back in, and stand. Gonna give me one knee hug, one side, stand on up high, and the other side. You can grab at your shin anyway you like, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch, and then ankle. Grab your ankle, we're gonna heel to glute or her quad stretch. Hold and switch. Pull that knee back, switch. Open up that hip, switch. Open up, really trying to press that hip open. Keep that chest upright, switching. Keep switching. Hold for about 2 seconds, and then we switch. Keep switching again, last one. Great, we're gonna do 10 squats. Right here, ready? Hips, feet hip width apart, back and down. And again, down and up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're gonna end with quick feet, 5 seconds only. So hips or feet are hip width apart again. We're gonna sit back into a quarter squat here. We're just gonna run our feet as quick as we can for 5 seconds. Ready? And go. And rest. That was it. So that's our warm up here today. Then we're gonna go into our workout, which I said already is going to be on the minute. So first minute, we have lunges. So really, we're doing 40 seconds, so we can try and count our reps. So in every 40 seconds, we're going to have, we're going to see how many of these movements, how many reps of these movements we can do in that 40 seconds. And then we're going to have that 20 seconds of rest between each segment, each movement. So starting with lunges, then we're going to go to a bent over row. Again, you can use equipment for this. If you don't have equipment, you can still do this by activating the back and shoulder muscles. We're going to still do bent over, so our hips are behind our heels, our palms are to the sky, shoulders are back and down, and we're just going to pulse our arms and our palms back towards the wall behind us and up to the sky. So we're going to count each one. Try and focus on good reps, not just trying to get as many reps as you can for that one. Make sure they're good and fast at the same time, but you don't want to just start going too fast where you're not really feeling the muscles in the back or the shoulders. Then we're going to go to a sit-up or a crunch up. So sit-up, you can do a full sit-up, touch the ground behind you, sit up, touch your toes. Or a crunch up is where we're going to take both extending our head and our feet and then crunch up to meet in the middle. Skater lunges plus a hop. This one's going to take a lot of thinking, and I'll show that. So I'll show that now. So we're going to skater lunge, one side, two side, three side, hop, back to one side, two side, three side, hop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, hop. So we're going to count how many hops we get in to kind of help us with our counts. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and then that third number that you do for that hop will be your rep. And then for the last one, we're going to do a plank and reach, or plank and shoulder tap. We're going to count how many shoulder taps or how many reaches we do in that. That's all the movements we have for today. Any questions? Please write them now as I reset this clock here. Great. Might be a little uneven here for me. Might switch them back and forth for my weights for my bent over row. I'm also going to use it for my water. It is hot out today. Hot and muggy. All right, I don't see any comments coming through. So I think we're ready to go. All right. Have everything set up. Hopefully you can have everything set up on your end. Got my volume up. Starting with lunges in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and lunge. Count the total reps. Make sure you're staying in that front heel and your chest is upright, so your weight is even between your back foot and your front foot. You want to use the muscles of your legs to press yourself up into a standing position. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, rest. You're going to write down each one. We have 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Going through our bent over row or the arm pulse backs in 3, 2, 1, and go. Shoulders all the way to the sky. We're going to make sure the shoulders are away from the ears, elbows to the sky, my bad. Head and spine is long. Keep it up. You did a lot of push-ups today. Maybe you're feeling a stretch in your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Make sure that's tight so the water gets out. Sit-ups are next, or our crunch-ups. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. If you're doing crunch-ups, you want to try and sit up on that tailbone and crunch up to where you're in this like V sit position. Always extend all the way out before you crunch up. If you're doing the regular sit-ups, your feet are stationary. You're sitting all the way up, touching those toes. And rest. Sorry, I forgot to do the 3, 2, 1 countdown. Next up is our skater with a hop every 3. 10 seconds. See it? Starting in 3, 1, stay low, hop one leg, 2, 3, jump up, 1, 2, 3, jump up. One leg stays hovering the whole time. As we jump side to side. A little bit more focus here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Our last one is our plank and reach, or our planking shoulder taps. You can do this, even if your knees are down. 3, 2, 1, and go. Feet are shoulder width apart. Hands are underneath our shoulders. Try to manage a tight core to not shift your hips either side as you do this exercise. Keep that core tight. Very tell I was slipping backwards. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Back to the beginning. Back to lunges. You can go as fast as you want with these. You might be a little bit more warm now. Go a little bit faster, 10 seconds. Do as much as you can. Try to beat your first round. 3, 2, 1, and go. Stay with it. Come on. Press off that front heel to stand. And rest. Bent over row is next. Or those pulse backs. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep those shoulders rolled onto the back. Nice long spine. Elbows reach to the sky. So you create a kind of, you want to make sure your forearm is nice and vertical to the ground. Nice parallel, perpendicular. Vertical works. Ten more seconds. Come on. Ooh, my arms are sore and spent from Monday. Ready and rest. Oh, I'm feeling that one. Sit-ups are next in 10 seconds. Any variation of the sit-up that you'd like to do, you're welcome to do. Starting in 3, 2, 1, as many reps as you can. Come on, let's move it. Make sure that you relax that core as you sit back. You open up that rib cage before you re-engage it to sit on up. So keep that tailbone down as you reach overhead. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Going to our skater lunges, to our hop. Every 3, we hop up. a lot of strength and a lot of mental work. And rest. 20 seconds. Plank and shoulder taps. Face the other way. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and up. If this is too much to do the shoulder taps, just hold the plank. 3, 2, 1, rest. And we're back to the beginning. One last round. I think we have time for at least one more. Oh yeah, definitely. 10 seconds. Into our lunges. 5, 3, 2, 1. Try and beat your first 2 rounds. This should be your fastest round yet. Stay in that front heel. Glue it to the ground when you step forward. So that front knee is behind it. And I like to do opposite arms, just like as if I was running. Keep that balance. The core is always engaged. The glutes and hamstrings are engaged of both legs. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bent over row. In 10 seconds. You got this. Or those pulse backs. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeezing those shoulder blades back together as you press back. Moving your hands if you're doing pulse backs about 1 to 2 feet. And you should feel it. No weight needed, but you're welcome to use weight. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Sit-ups or crunches. 10 seconds. Face the other way. Just for why not. 3, 2, 1, and go. Sit up and touch those toes, or you're doing the crunch ups. In the sit-ups, you can be either the butterfly or the straight leg. Touch the ground overhead. Sit up, touch those toes. Keep that tailbone down. As soon as you touch your toes, right back down. Once you get down, right back up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds. Into our skater hops with a jump in 10. 3, 2, 1, and go. Hop, 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 and jump. There you go. Make sure you get that balance between each of the hops. Careful, especially if your floor is a little slippery. And rest. Sorry for the not 3-second countdown. My bad. We're doing our shoulder plank, or a plank and our shoulder taps, or a reach forward, or you're simply just holding that high plank. In 3, 2, 1, and up. Hold and shoulder taps. Stay with it. Three, 2, 1, and time. Awesome job. Shake it out. We're gonna stretch it out real quick. Whew, it is muggy out here. All right, use a wall, use a bench, use a chair, get your hands on top, walk your feet back, drop your knees so you get your chest inside to walk, make sure your hips are over those heels or over those knees. If not, walk those knees back, press into that wall, nice long arms, palms pressing down, and come on up, and again, open up. And come on up. Shake it out, one arm across. Bring that shoulder down. Press the hands or arms into each other. You really feel the stretch of the one leg or one arm. And then switch. Good. Press it overhead. One arm down the back. Press the arm back. Keep that core tight. And switch. And switch. And relax. In a half kneeling position. Kind of at the bottom of our lunge. We're going to reach our hips forward. So we're going to rock forward. And we're going to reach up high to the sky. Squeeze those glutes. Open up that back hip. And press back to on that back knee. So we're going to shift forward, reach up, squeeze our glutes. As we reach high to the sky, sit back and relax. One more time, reach up high to the sky and sit back. Switch sides. Again, reach up high to the sky as we shift forward, squeeze those glutes, opening up that back hip, all of our focus, and back. Again, reach forward, shift forward, reach on up high, and back. Whew, so it feels good. And again, and shift back. And our last one, you can either stand or you can sit and do your figure 4, whatever you'd like. Ankle above that knee and bring that leg close to the chest. Feel that on the outer hip. And up and switch. You can do this laying down, do this sitting down, making sure that the bottom leg and the chest come close to each other. This knee stays away. And relax. All right. Well, that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you got a little sweaty, or at least semi-sweaty as I did. And happy Friday. That's awesome. I will see you guys next week. There's no yoga today if that's what you were doing. And signups for yoga and Zumba will go out today. So hope you have a good one, and I will see you guys later.